Holy fuck, Kavos. Holy crap. So, I've just started watching some Kavos to, I guess, heat myself up of the idea of making this video of, I guess, talking shit about Kavos. Because as I said yesterday, I wanted to do that today. And I actually had to just step aside now to start recording because I can't take it. I've been watching this one about, I believe, how he's talking about Logan Paul's trip in Japan, and the whole thing is complete fucking jokes. And I know, again, the idea of it, using Logan Paul's Suicide Horrors video for the subject matter in my video is, again, whatever. But the fact being is that this is the most fucking stupidest thing I've seen in my life. And that was probably dumb to say, but I just have one quick point, again. And that is the fact that Kavos, you're saying that Logan Paul was disrespectful and just a horrible piece of shit in general in Japan. Well, as much as that has a hint of truth to it, as much as, you know, he shouldn't have done the yelling and the jumping around and the fucking around with the holy water. And yeah, he did get kicked out of that church. That's so true, Kavos. You're absolutely right. Do you want a gold medal for getting partial of your video correct when everything else you're doing in your video is basic lies? You literally have cut everything in it so that it looks like that Logan Paul is a genuine asshole. Like that scene where he breaks the pocket Game Boy in the store. Well, that's true, it does look like a douchebag thing, but we'll keep in mind one thing, a couple things, sorry. One, he did pay for it. It wasn't anything else. It wasn't stolen, he paid for it, he bought it, that's clear. He could do whatever he wanted with it at that point, and it was a disrespectful thing, sure. He didn't steal it, it's whatever. It's his property at that point. It was also clarified that he bought that little pocket toy after buying the original Nintendo color, I believe it was, that he wanted. And again, you cut out the part of the video where he talks to the store manager or the store owner, and, you know, he's asking about it, and we get clarification as to why he broke it and as to why it was what it was. But you cut that out to make yourself look like you're right and that you are the king and the god and you are the one bringing all the information to us. Go fuck yourself, man. You're a straight up piece of shit liar. And if you want to attack others for their looks, i.e. Nick Crompton, for being fat, alright, I guess I'll do the very same thing to you. What the fuck is with your stupid ass lisp? Like, fuck, I could barely understand you as it is, kid. What the fuck's wrong with you? Seriously. But we'll leave that, you know, because again, all the hate that you get for this, that, and the other for leaving comments of that nature. But I don't care. You want to call people out for that? Fine. I'll call you out for that too. For your stupidity and your fucking disability, we'll say. Shut the fuck up, man. Where do you think you have the right to stand on calling anyone out for anything? Just where? I don't give a fuck who's fat, skinny, or this, that, or the other. I don't give a fuck if you have a lisp. I don't give a fuck if you have anything wrong with you. Or if you have physical disabilities, this, that, or the other. I do not give a fuck. But as soon as you start calling out others on it, well, I mean, come on, kid, you're really setting yourself up there. How fucking dare you? That's fucking hypocritical. Learn to fucking talk. Learn to lose that lisp first fucking all, kid. And then call others out. Maybe. And then you'll have your own shit to deal with. But holy fuck. Alright, you do that. But alright, we have the entire lying in the videos. You have this kid straight up just bullshitting. That's all it is. Kavos, I hate you. I genuinely hate you. I don't like you as a human being. And the only video that I did like of yours that you were right on, and this was like, I'll give you 100% right on actually, and I'll give you this. The Ellen DeGeneres video you have. That one was first video I saw of yours, and I was interested. I was. As I saw more of your stuff, it just turns out you're a bratty little bitch who talks shit about everyone. Yeah, I'm a shit talker, guys. Well, that's going to be cleared up. That's clarified. But I'm shit talking you shit talkers. And, well, how fun is that? I'm also gonna be defending a few of the bad ones too. But holy fuck, you, you straight up are dumb. Let me go back to where I was beginning this off with the Suicide Forest video and where you were calling him out for being a disrespectful piece of shit. Alright, alright. Japan. Japan is actually known for a lot of places, for a lot of people, and let's be a little more specific actually about who these people are. How about the Jackass crew? When they did an entire movie in Japan, knocking all shit over, running around dressed as pandas. They did all that, but that wasn't hated upon because that was funny. We love that. But Kavos, you don't mention that, do you? You don't mention that Jackass made an entire fucking movie, basically based out in Japan, where they did simply 15 times worse than Logan Paul could ever. And the one part of your video where you're calling out Logan Paul for dressing like a Pikachu and throwing a Pokemon ball, or I don't know the terminology, I'm sorry, I'm not a Pokemon fan, Pokeball, whatever, throwing that, we'll keep in mind that these are stuffed little pillows, keep that in mind, or balls, and he's throwing these at the people in Japan, and you point this out for being disrespectful and a piece of shit? Why? How is that any different from the Jackass crew dressing up as pandas, running around everywhere, knocking people over, knocking over storefronts and all this, that, and the other? How is that any different? Again, you're calling the guy out for stupid shit that doesn't even add up. If you're gonna do something, Kavos, if you want to call someone out, if you want to fucking do something that makes a difference or even has any logical bearings to it, then fucking just stop what you're doing now, first of all, with all this bullshit, acting like goddamn Keemstar. Like, holy fuck, you're just as useless. You're as useless as a dick on a pope. Quite legit. Okay? So, I'm done listening to this kid just going on and on about how Logan Paul's so disrespectful because he dressed like a Pikachu. A fucking Pikachu in Japan. Throwing stuffies, basically, at people. Yeah, you fucking piece of shit. Yeah, but when Wee Man did that, fuck Wee Man. Yo, man, that shit was dink. But, Logan Paul, go fuck yourself, you know. And I'm not saying exactly that Wee Man dressed up as Pikachu and did that necessarily. I'm saying the fact that he had the coat on top of him and he dressed up as a panda, as some of you or a lot of you may know. I mean, it's pretty basic knowledge that Jackass has done that. And like I said previously, Japan is a very big tourist attraction. And I'm going to actually add a little sub-note here, real quick. I've noticed in general, I've watched a lot of YouTube videos, not basically about anything in general or specific. I just watch a lot of crap, I guess. And you'll see, like, I guess, pranks, stunts, this, that, and the other. And like the ones I've seen in Japan, YouTube videos of that nature, or what have you, even Japanese people doing some generally funny things. I just generally think, and genuinely think that, sorry, I am getting my generals and genuines really mixed up. I genuinely think that the Japanese people and Japan itself is just basically so laid back that they don't get butthurt about people running around in panda suits and bumping into each other, or bumping into you, or running into you, or this, that, and the other. Kind of like how Americans or anybody else would, because, well, you do that to someone, you immediately get hostility. The Japanese, I truly believe, are just kind people who actually have a sense of humor, who are way beyond us, beyond fucking anybody, really, I mean. And I do believe that they don't care that you do this. Yes, of course, there are lines you can push. Obviously, there are lines you can push anywhere. But I believe that their lines are further and that they have a bigger sense of humor than a lot of other people. And really, if you think about it, you don't hear actually so much backlash from them, per se. You don't... I should rephrase that. I maybe got that wrong. You don't hear so much bad shit from them to towards others. I'm saying, like, you don't have YouTubers there, and I'm trying to watch, but you don't have the YouTubers, you don't have much content just basically hating towards. A lot of it's food competitions, cosplays, a lot of really funky shit. Really funky, and I just think they're better in a lot of ways. And the fact that people go to Japan to do these stupid stunts is because I believe that they know that they can basically get away with it. The laws or what have you, the rules are a little more lenient, and that things like that are just jokes. In the videos, you quite honestly see a lot of them laughing and having a really fun time. Even in the Jackass videos, again, you just have them laughing and enjoying it. And even the ones that weren't necessarily enjoying it and being a part of it would still be in the background, enjoying it to some level, I believe. But again, the Japanese, for starters, way ahead of us in every way, basically. But Kavos, come on now. You gotta really let it up. Let up your shit talking and until you are more specific, a little more truthful, and, well, we might start talking. Again, you might see this video and you'll probably start shit talking about me and say how well, it's whatever, blah, 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 blah. Shouldn't have this person be on YouTube. Don't give him any comments, views, or likes because he's a shitty person defending Logan Paul. Yeah, I'll be defending him again in this case. You're a fucking idiot, Kavos. I don't care, man. I just don't care. But, wow. Just wow in general, my man. So, you guys take it easy. This is my first video of the day. I'm trying to see if I can make another one for the end of tonight. We'll see. Got a lot of things going on, apparently. Some crap had to happen. I'll try to let you know. Drop a like, subscribe, leave a comment. Again, tell me what you think of Kavos. Tell me if you think I have any truth to what I said about either Kavos or Logan Paul or the Japanese culture, what have you. I'm interested, my people.